Hi everybody, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I've come on today to start a series of Christmas cards. I've realised that I do make quite a lot of cards to send out at Christmas and I've not really started yet this year, so I need to get myself a step ahead because I am very lucky and looking forward to the fact that my son is coming home for a short holiday at the beginning of December from Australia with my granddaughter and his lovely wife. So I'm looking forward to having some time with them. So I would like my Christmas cards all to be done and written and ready to go before they arrive at the beginning of December. In actual fact, they arrive just at the very end of November. So I want that job done. And I'm sure quite a lot of you are like me and hate it when you get in a muddle at too close to Christmas and you're trying to organise gifts, work, family, social things, and you've still got your cards to do. It can become quite stressful. So here I am trying to get us all a step ahead this year. So I am going to do a series of card making videos. The details of how I made each card and the products that I've used in each one will also be available on my blog, which I'll leave links in before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off using a new product which is just about to be available to customers with Stampin' Up! And that's our alcohol blenders. They're called Blendies. So you'll see them in action during this video. And the card that we're going to make on this video using the Blendies is this one with the robin. Now I'm just adjusting the camera so that I can sit down and craft and you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm not sure about the lighting at all today. I'm having a bit of a problem with lighting, so if you just will bear with me. There are going to be some shadows, but every light lamp that because I'm using a lot of white in this card, I was getting complete whiteouts, which are no use to you. So I'm hoping that this is take 2, so I'm hoping this time that you can see properly, and also that my camera will keep going right till the end of my card making, because the last time it cut out. So I better stop blethering and get on with it. So this card, I'm just going to very quickly run through what I've used in this card, and I'm using the new stamp set that comes with the new alcohol markers, and it's called Colour Me Happy, and I've used this little chap here, this little bird here, and coloured in what, well, sort of like robin colours. The greeting on the card comes from this stamp set, and that's Hearts Come Home, which again is a lovely Christmas stamp set which is in our seasonal catalogue. You can have a look at that. If you don't have one, just ask me, I'll send you one out. Just message me, there's lots of ways to do that and you'll find different links in the bar below. While you're watching this video, please subscribe to me and help me to gain more viewers on my videos so that more people can share my ideas and have a go. So those are the stamp sets. I'm going to use 2 punches in this. I'm going to use our banner making punch and the starburst punch. Again, you'll see them in action during the video. I am using our double stitched ribbon, which this one is in Cherry Cobbler. I believe it comes in Daffodil Yellow and one other colour which I can't remember, but check out the main catalogue and you'll see I think it's a beautiful little ribbon with the nice little detail of the cross stitch on it. So I have cut, of course I haven't cut ready because of this is about take 2, take 3, and of course I don't have a card blank cut, so we'll do that right now. Bear with me. sorry about this, folks. Every time you think you're organised, you're not. Oh hey, sorry about that, but here we go. This is real crafting. I'm a real person and I forget things frequently. So here we go. Cut one piece of A4 in half. Score it in the middle and fold it. And voila, we have a card blank. Whoa. I have previously cut and embossed a piece of white, Whisper White. Again, don't worry about the measurements, they will be in my blog, which I will direct you to in the box below. I've embossed that with our Softly Falling folder. The original card, if you can see, that is with our woodland texture. So just to ring up the changes a wee bit, I'm doing this one with the Softly Falling. I've got a 6.5 by 6.5 piece of Whisper White cardstock and a piece that's 3 centimetres by 10. I do work mostly in centimetres. Okay, so just bear with me, I'm going to sit down now that I've actually got everything I need to do this card. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the robin on here so that it can dry a little bit before we start with the blender pens, which I will show you in a moment. Okay, so here we go. Just inked up with Memento ink because this doesn't bleed with alcohol pens. Pop them in the middle of my piece of card. There we go. So that's robin stamped. Take my banner punch and just roughly pop in this in the middle. Not take too long to work it out. Just to get a banner end on it. And while we've got the ink out, we'll stamp the greeting which has come from the hearts. Come home, I'll just pop this there you can see it, sorry, get myself in a muddle already. So maybe if I had my stamp on my block straight I'd have a better chance of stamping straight. That's better. So just a bit of ink on there, and it's quite difficult. Normally I'd have my head over this. Got that a bit squint. I'm going to do it on the other side. I had actually double stamped it by accident. Still not got it very straight, but I'm sure I didn't want to put my head in front of the camera. In fact, there isn't really space for my head under the camera, so I'm just going to work with it as it is because I'm not going to waste your time. But again, obviously you'll get yours perfect. Right, so I will set this aside, and while this is drying a little bit, get the hole, the aperture, that's a posh word but for me it's a hole, in my top layer of card. So again, just a bit above the centre and a little bit in from the side of the card. I just love that noise. I just love it. And put the punch out of the way. So as you can see there, so pop that in my tray. Okay, so here we go. These are the blendies that are available to customers to buy from the 1st of November. If you want, I do have a leaflet about them. If you want more information about them, go onto my Stampin' Up website. There's quite a lot of information, or message me. I'll send you the link. I'll be able to answer any questions you have about them. There are 24 pens, well, 12 different colours, 12 different colours with a light and a dark pen for each colour. There is a colour lifter pen which you can put highlights in, and there are 2 skin tone shades, an ivory and a bronze. Each pen has 2 ends. One is a brush end and the other is a more traditional marker end. These pens need to be stored flat so that the ink stays evenly distributed between both sets. So I'm going to take out the bronze. I don't need the ivory in this card. I'll keep the colour lifter out. I'm going to take 2 shades of Crumb Cake and 2 shades of Cherry Cobbler. So I'll pop the rest back out of the way for the moment. Now I'm going to try and show you how I did my robin using, now mostly I'm going to use the brush ends of the blender. So I'm just opening these with the brush end. What I'm doing here first, I'm going to do the red breast bit of the robin. Now I believe it starts just under his eye, so what I'm doing is putting a bit of dark under the wing there and a bit of dark on the underside of his belly and a bit just where his breast meets his face. That's with the darker Cherry Cobbler. Then I'm quickly bringing in the lighter Cherry Cobbler and moving that over the top just to where I think his breast ends. Just blending them in together. Oops. Actually, I think I might have got them round the wrong way, but never mind. I'll just the dark bit again. Whoops. I think I put the wrong lids on them when I put them away the last time. So, and then this is the lighter one. And we'll just blend them in together. You get the drift. Try and do a better job on the brown part of them. So I'm going to use the bronze, taking the lids off the brush ends so that we can work quite quickly. Okay, so I'm going to take the dark where I think that be, you know, he's going to be a bit darker there and just here, and maybe on the underside of each of these parts of his wing, and a little bit of dark in his tail. And then I'm going to take the darker of the Crumb Cake and pull it. Of course I'm using the wrong end of that. It's not the brush end, and I find that the brush end does blend a bit better. Just feels more like painting to me. Bringing that down there, and then I'm going to take the light. Again, I'm just starting at the top because it's just another layer, and finishing off his tail, lighter towards the end of his tail. I'm going to take a normal Stampin' Right black marker pen. I'm just using the firm end of that, and I'm just making these bleak black. Now I need to go outside and I need to have a wee time observing some robins, because I actually can't remember what colour a robin's beak is, but mine is black for today. Then I'm going to take the highlighter. Now I might not have this right, but just for the purposes of the video, just to show you that it does lift the colour, just putting a bit of a highlight there on his belly, and I'm just blending down the bottom of his breast into his underbelly, which I'm leaving white today. Okay, so we'll just pop these away before we pop these out of the way before I get into a mucky mess. Maybe if I put the correct lids on, then I won't get in a muddle again. Just popping these to the side just now. I will tidy them away immediately after the video. So what do you think? Are we okay with that? I'm just having a wee look to make sure you can see that all right. Okay. I have probably made the breast a bit dark. But there you go. I'm gonna, I really am having a lighting problem today, but we'll just have to go with this today. Okay, so then I'm going to assemble the card. I'm going to put dimensionals. These are the best dimensional sticky foam pads I've ever used, and I've been crafting for a lot of years. I've been with Stampin' Up! Now for 22 months, and I have to say I do love their products. They're good quality, they all coordinate together, everything just seems to work. So I've put 4 dimensionals on my little picture, just because I want to get a bit of dimension on my card. So I'm just hovering the aperture over the robin till I have it where I want it. There you go. So that just gives it a bit of lift. Again, you can be more artistic and you can, you know, make your robin into more of a picture. You can ground him a bit, you could sit him on a branch. You know, whatever stamp sets you've got available, you could build up a scene, or if you're a bit artistic, you can lift the scene just by free drawing. But taking these, see how easily these these come off. And of course, as I say that one's stuck, but they do lift very easily, much quicker than some of the other ones on the market. Just popping these out the way just now. I'll sweep them in the bin in a minute, and then I'll try and line it up onto your card blank. There you go, there's Robin on the card. Then I'm just going to take some glue dots and pop my sentiment on. I've tied a little bow already with the Cherry Cobbler double stitched ribbon, and I'm just going to pop that on there at a jaunty angle. There we go. What do you think? There's the one we've just made now, and there's the original one. Thanks for sticking with me. Please subscribe to me. Help me to boost the number of viewers I have, and to attract more people to come. If you subscribe and tell everyone about me, I'd be delighted. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. If you have any questions, please get in touch, or either on any of the links below. I have a Facebook page, I have a blog, and obviously this video channel. You can message me on that. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to seeing you again with my next card, which should be coming up very soon. Thank you.